Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So I stumbled upon this crazy post. Well, no offense, but it is just disrespectful and it's nuts. This post is nuts. It lacks any substance. It lacks substance and it got upvoted 24 times. I mean, uh, there's no way you would ever upvote this. Seriously, never. Okay, let's scroll down a bit. So this guy here, let's read what he's saying. So he claims that uh, the developers haven't been working on futures. Uh, so are you sure about that? Is this guy sure about that? Okay, let me correct him. Scroll down a bit more. Click here. And this one was uploaded 22 days ago. Have a look at futures. Here it is. Click here. As on assets, you see this. Everything is here. What's his problem? What's their problem? I don't understand. You didn't get rich right overnight? Sorry, bruh. We maybe you haven't you maybe you think that coding and testing is really that easy. I don't know. But I really recommend to ask the developers about what is going on in the project. Really. So now about REM. About REM, futures, smart futures, the asset platform, and the virtual machine. So the Spark engine that's on top of the smart nodes will be the virtual machine to execute contracts. Yeah, because it is an engine for large scale data processing, and it provides an interface for programming, such as a bunch of codes executing a process. So once a request hits smart node, the virtual machine will program process. Good. So what is futures? Futures, you could say just future contract. Future contracts. Basically, it's some type of contract will happen in the future. So let's say it's like in real life. You let's say you want to buy something, but you don't have the money right now. So, but you know that you will have the money in around 1 or 2 weeks. Maybe it's like 1 or 2 weeks away from your next paycheck. So you say, please reserve this for me, and I will pay for it later. So this is basically a future contract. Later on, once you got the money, you will go back and settle the payment, right? So this is pretty much the same, just done on a blockchain. It mean this guy was like, yeah, who needs it? I mean, he should have been. He should have been. I think he didn't see the futures at all. Maybe he didn't pay attention, but that work, I personally have seen futures every now and then. So you could use futures in many situations, really, in many situations. So what next? Let me go out and open this and type this is it. So this is it. I remove and here we go. See, it's just an engine. So it what is Spark? Yeah, this is in German. Pretty interesting thing, you know. I can't imagine what it does, but I'm not working on code. But I do understand where it is going. I do understand. That's why when you think about this, when you see a big picture of this project, when you see a big picture of this project, you can really say But you need to have basic understanding, or maybe above, maybe slightly above average understanding, so you can understand or see where it goes. That's why I'm saying Raptoreum is not a shitcoin. So this post is, sorry to break it to you, but this post is bullshit. Just another worthless post, which just hurts the image of Raptoreum, and it's absolutely disrespectful. And those are the type of people who will wonder why they got banned. I mean, it's not like it's not like someone would just tolerate him and not kick him out. Imagine you see such a guy in a restaurant or somewhere, and he keeps shit talking and whatever, and then everyone is can't really take it anymore, and they just say, "Well, kick him out." Really, he's being an ass. And those are the type of people who they are being full of shit. Really, there's no worth it. They are just being full of shit. I mean, be a bit. I mean, it is so hard to show manners. Is it so hard to be respectful? I mean, those things take time. It's development. Development is not something you do overnight. Yeah, really, 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 really. Oh, guys, I forgot something to say. Yeah, right. Sorry, I forgot something to add. Let's go back to futures. So, well, it's basically code which helps execute contracts which will settle later. So what happens is the side contracts are locked with smart nodes and released at XYZ block height. Then and afterwards added to the transaction history. So, in other words, added to a block. Yeah, it's a pretty good design, and I'm really keen on seeing how the final product will be. Well, so much about this. Have fun. Have a nice day. See ya.